Hi, it's Sam with Fat Girl's Journey to Wholeness. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for all of the support, all of the things that you guys have been involved in the last challenge. So just a little reminder, Fat Girl's Journey to Wholeness, the whole point of this project and this group is to encourage and inspire all people to love themselves completely today, right now, without condition, without reasoning or any kind of limitation, just simply loving themselves as they are today. That's a big challenge for us in our world, it seems to be, and we always seem to have something telling us that we need to be doing something to change who we are and what we are in order to fit some sort of a mold. And some of us buy into that, some of us don't. But usually, even if we think that we're beyond that, usually we wind up having some sort of an effect that we're not aware of. So that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to mention that just up front, especially with the holidays around as they are, and then we're going to be moving into the new year, and so many people are going to be, kind of pressuring you to change who you are. Which I'm not saying that we shouldn't set goals. We absolutely should. But just being ready to love yourself right now is the most important part. And so that's the mission of the journey. And I wanted to just mention really quickly that the first challenge to love yourself, find something that you love about yourself each day, it went really well. There were some challenges. There were some things that kind of surprised me about myself throughout the journey. There were a few things that made me say, oh, wow, that's really amazing about myself. And other things that I was like, this is really hard today. And I'm sure that the rest of you had a similar experience. But I wanted to be sure that you knew that you weren't alone if you were feeling that way. But so here we are. I want to just show you my little book here. So what I did for the first challenge was I just had a sticky note that I stuck inside my budget book that I carry with me everywhere I go. And so then that way I was able to just jot it down whenever I thought of it. I really wanted to be able to say that I could get up every morning and look in the mirror and figure it out at that point, but sometimes I really had to work on it. And there would be something in my day that made me go, oh, yeah, you know what, that's really cool about myself. I like that. And so that's kind of how that came to be. So here we are with challenge number 2. I'm really excited about it. And so in our first challenge, we learned how to see the good in us and love ourselves completely. And so here's number 2, boundless gratitude or limitless gratitude, whichever you want to call it. The reason why this is important is because we want, now that we've got this list, whenever we're having a rough day, especially during the holidays, people in general, they appear to be more cheerful. I think that that's something that is really kind of encouraged in our society here in the United States anyway, and I'm sure everywhere else. But because of that, there are so many people that are walking around that are silently and internally suffering from depression, or they're feeling less than, or they're missing someone. There's a lot of seasonal depression that happens. And so what we did in November was we came up with a list. It was 28 days to be specific, of something that you love about yourself each day. So through the month of December, which is when a lot of that seasonal depression kind of hits in, hopefully you'll be able to reevaluate what you're depressed about, be able to look and see what it is that's so great about you. Why would you be good? Why would you be worthy of something? Look at your list, and it really will help. And then secondly, when we start talking about gratitude and limitless gratitude, what does that mean? Well, I would encourage you, the challenge is that we take one meal a day, or one food in that meal, or one outfit, or one article of clothing, one circumstance, one experience, one thing each day that we will experience limitless gratitude with. So what do I mean by limitless gratitude? Well, a second part of the challenge is to weekly create a word cloud if you can, if you have time. I know that this one is a little more time consuming than just jotting down your the thing that you love about yourself, but I think this is going to be backwards for you guys probably. But anyway, so basically here's my word cloud for limitless gratitude for one thing this morning that I ate. And so that was a banana, and I'm just going to share it with you really quickly so that you kind of see what I'm talking about. So banana, I am grateful for the creation of the banana. Bananas are awesome. I'm grateful for the money that I had, the job that I have to get the money that I was able to purchase this organic banana with. I'm grateful to the store, the clerk, the stock boy, having transportation to get there, my senses to be able to choose the banana that I want. Do I like green bananas? Do I like ripe bananas? People have very differing tastes. Being able to recognize that I'm grateful for the truck that delivered the bananas, the driver, the packager at Dole who put them together, put that little band around them, Dole for purchasing the bananas, the harvester, the pest control. I'm not sure if banana trees get pests or not, but my only point of reference is farming in Kansas, and I know that we have pests. So since it's organic, they don't use chemical, and so that's another gratitude. Pest control, the people who went out and weeded if there's some sort of threat that way. The farmer, the banana tree, the seed that the tree came from, the farmer that cared for the seed, and that brings us back to the creation of the banana. So that's, and it could go on, but that's just what I came up with really quickly for the banana. And so hopefully by the end of the month, we will start seeing how all these little things have a very small, all these things that seem so small, they have a really big effect in the world. So starting to see how by you purchasing something, you consuming something, how you're affecting the world in a positive way. We then start to see how each choice that we make starts to affect the world around us also. Now, this is really important to Fat Girl's Journey to Wholeness and being able to start seeing that we can love ourselves with this also. So I wanted to also address really quickly that there was some question about, well, if this is for fat girls specifically, then when are we going to start focusing on the fat girl part? Well, we already are, first of all. Second of all, when we focus on our place in the world, our experience, we are focusing on something bigger than ourselves. Now, when we do that, we start to really see ourselves in a more positive light. When we get so focused on ourselves and everything that's wrong with us, we're able to really be down and out. And it's hard to make improvements. It's hard to change the behaviors that you're wanting to change. It's hard to move things into a different space when you're stuck there. So that's why we're focusing on gratitude this month. Hi, Lisa. So that we can move forward and start seeing our impact. Now in January, we'll have a whole other focus that will be really exciting. We'll be talking about goal setting, and I'll be interviewing some people that are going to help us and support us in doing that. But I wanted to be sure and mention to you that right now, the reason why we're focused on working within and focusing on the gratitude piece out here in the world is because we want to be able to set a good foundation for when we're ready to start working on changing the behaviors that we have currently. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. And beyond that, I don't think that there's anything else that I need to say in terms of the challenge. So I'll just reevaluate it really quickly. Immense gratitude, limitless gratitude, or boundless gratitude, however you want to say it. That's the goal. That's the challenge for the month of December. Take one piece of food, one meal, something that you wear, or an experience that you have, and just allow that gratitude to grow. And if you're able to do a word cloud once a week on one item, like the banana that I showed you earlier, then do that, and it'll be amazing how much impact you start to see. So that's my challenge for all of us for December. I hope that you choose to accept it. I hope that you choose to participate, and I cannot wait to hear how you guys like it. So have a great day and take really good care of yourselves. Happy holidays. Talk to you next week. Bye.